Hi, it's Cheryl for Bayer's Pampered Stampers. Let's take a look at the new Graphic 45 Christmas collection. This is called Letters to Santa. Such pretty colors for the holidays. Great, great papers, but you need to see them to believe it, so we'll look through. For the 12 by 12 pack, you've got 8 double-sided papers and 2 sheets of each. So the first sheet I show you is going to be the front side. Second sheet is going to be the back side. But sometimes you have a lot of trouble deciding which you might want to use. And keep in mind, these cover sheets that come with, you can still cut up and use these pieces. So don't let those go to waste. That's my plea to you. So first sheet we have is called Letters to Santa, just like the collection. Again, very, very cool paper. Look at those postage stamps on the side. Those would make a fun card in and of themselves. So there's lots of different things you can do with this paper. Isolate borders, all sorts of things. Get out those scissors and see what you can do with it. The back side of it is this sort of great holiday design. Next up, this sheet is called Holiday Cheer, and I'm telling you the paper names for a reason. Melissa has all of these papers individually as well, so if you need more paper, you can always get single sheets. If I was going to do a bunch of cards using this one, I can get as many single sheets as I need, assuming she's got it in stock, and all of those things. But yeah, it's just the name is here at the top. So that's what you're looking for. This one again is called Holiday Cheer. The first one we looked at was called Letters to Santa. Again, pretty, pretty colors for the holidays. Here is the back side of that sheet. It's a great Christmas stripe. And I just love these rich reds and greens. People have a tendency to want to get away from traditional colors, and I'm a traditionalist. I like the reds and greens, so I'm really appreciating this collection. Next sheet is called Naughty or Nice. So you've got Santa reading his mail, checking his list, adding to it or taking away. He's got the big list down here and the little list up here. Not sure which is which. Not going to comment on that. But again, fun, tough job, Santa. We don't envy you. Here's the back side of that paper with the fun snowflakes. Again, that one called Naughty or Nice. This one is called Holly Jolly Express. So you've got lots of cut aparts here that can be used all the way down to these little words along the side. You've got borders at the bottom, at the top, throughout that can be used. There's borders there as well. So lots of choices on how to use this paper. The back side of Holly Jolly Express is a diagonal stripe. Very, very cool. This next one is called Season's Greetings. It has that wonderful Merry Christmas sentiment on it. And the other side of this one gives us some fun holiday words. Santa's Workshop, Special Delivery, From the North Pole, Sleigh Rides, Sweets and Candy Canes. So there's a lot of fun things here you could isolate and use in different ways. You could use it as a background. You could use it as a backer for a card. There's so many choices. Next up is Dear Old Santa Claus. So we've got Santa in a number of different poses. So much fun. Again, you can try and isolate them if you want. You can use the full sheet as a background. The choice is really yours. There's a lot of choices with this collection. And here's the back of that sheet. I love this next one. It's called North Pole Postage. So a lot of different postage stamps that can be isolated and used individually. In groupings, use the full sheet together. You decide. Again, how much fun though. The rich reds and greens. I just love the color in this set. And there's the back side of that paper. Next up, we have a set of journaling cards called Sweets and Treats. So we'll start over at this side, work our way around so you can kind of see them. Here's the back side of that sheet. Again, some of them set up to be postcards, some ledger cards, some journaling cards. You use them how you want. Maybe you would just want to use something like this. It's just fine. You decide, your paper. Again, keeping in mind that Melissa has the individual sheets for all of these. So all 8 designs are available in individual sheets as well as the collection pack. Available in the 12 by 12 collection pack is the sticker sheet. And how cool is this? So many fun stickers. You've got borders and buttons. Stamps, you name it. Lots and lots of choices, words. It's a very cool set. Graphic 45 always does a nice job with this stuff. Now the Letters to Santa collection is also available in an 8 by 8. So we'll take a quick look at that as well. It's the same papers that we've just looked at, so we'll move through this quicker. Again, notice the different scale. Sometimes where you get to journaling cards, in order to keep them a usable size, they're maybe not as big as their counterparts, or aren't as many, but it's still good usable paper. So here's our cover. Again, first sheet. By the way, on this 8 by 8 paper, there's 3 sheets of each design. So first sheet is the front side, second sheet, the back side. I've already seen that part. Again, front side and back side. So much fun. There's even a lot of fun borders on this set that can be used. Again, for cards or layouts, it depends on what size your album is. There's the back side of that sheet. Here's our Merry Christmas. And other words on the back. This is the one that has the Here Comes Santa, special delivery from the North Pole, Merry Christmas, sleigh rides, holiday cheer. Here's our fun Santas in different poses with the gingham on the back. There's those great postage stamps. And this is the design on the back of that. And here's our last set of journaling cards. And the design on the back, again, turn some of them into postcards potentially. These are probably too small to mail. but could be fun in a mini album or something like that. So a very fun collection. Again, the collection is called Letters to Santa. You can get the 12 by 12 kit that includes the sticker sheet, 2 sheets of each of the 8 designs. You can get the 8 by 8 kit that has no sticker sheet, but it's got 3 sheets of each design. There's also an ephemera pack available. These are little elements that you can add to your mini albums or regular albums or cards or whatever. Easiest to just look at the back and see pictures of what's included here. Sometimes these little guys get away from you if you try and open it up, so I've stopped doing that. But again, a lot of these would be really fun just as elements for a card. Just layer them up with some of the paper from the collection and you are good to go. There is one last thing I want to show you with this, and it's the 12 by 12 Letters to Santa Patterns and Solids pack. This gives you coordinating papers to go with that collection we just looked at. These aren't the showstopper papers, but they're nice complementary papers. Sometimes I like these better than I like the main papers. They have a design on the front, typically, and a solid on the back. So we'll take a quick look through and see there's 8 different designs in this, and you see the 8 across the front here. They all include one of these colors on the back, and as we go through, you'll see which color. It's not always what you'd expect. So here's our first sheet. On the back is this rich red. Here's a great red stripe. Again, with that rich red on the back. We've got snowflakes. On the back of that is the kind of ivory color. Here's a nice green gingham. On the back of that, the ivory or cream color. Merry Christmas in green. With that beautiful green on the back. And if you look at these closely, you can see they're not solid green, but rather they're more like it's painted on, so there's some light areas, which just, again, gives texture and dimension. Here's a fun holiday stripe in green. Green on the back of that design as well. Got some snowflakes on this dark ivory color. On the back, you've got this sort of vintage tan ivory. People will see it differently. It just depends on what your project is and what you want to do with it. But it's a nice color and very complementary to this whole collection. And then you have the fun words here. Here comes Santa, Santa's Workshop, Letters to Santa, Sleigh Rides, Jingle Bells. And again, that sort of vintagey background. So that is the new Christmas collection from Graphic 45. And isn't it just the coolest? I think that it's so much fun. Again, love the colors, love the designs. There's so many great cards and layouts and other projects in here. So be sure and check it out. Graphic 45 has a tendency to flee the shelves pretty quickly. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.